Hello, everybody, and welcome to our weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition online role-playing adventures. We live stream our sessions Friday evening. You can keep up with our adventures on YouTube, as well as catch weekly recaps on RogueWatson.com. I'm Chris, your Dungeon Master, and I'm joined by our awesome players. Eric playing Kazan, the half-elf Warlock Paladin. Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Heather playing Bryces, the Tiefling Sorcerer. Hello, Heather.
Sup?
Reese playing Tim, the Warforged Cleric Fighter. Hello, Reese.
Hello?
Michelle playing Corinne, the Blue Dragonborn Sorcerer, who will not be joining us this evening. I will do my best. And Raymond playing Halfred, the Halfling Ranger, who will be joining us shortly. I will not be attempting to play two player characters this evening.
Do it in her voice, though.
I think we're not in the middle of combat.
Exactly. We use Roll20.net for our tabletop campaign and video chat, and I'm recording it all using Open Broadcaster software. Previously on Storm King's Thunder, in the aftermath of the battle at Golden Fields, the surly Denela was ready to call it quits. She dropped her weaponry and took off, with Bryces firing a magic missile at her back for good measure. The townsfolk were incredibly pleased with their new heroes, and Maxine, the Lord's Alliance representative, gave them a certificate of services, good for one favor from a major city government. Bidding the town farewell, the party returned to Waterdeep to rest and make their next move. In Waterdeep, Corinne decided to act on a plan she had been developing, and so the girls split off to have their own fun. Since taking the creation spell, that was odd.
That's the after dark session.
Yeah.
Girls just wanna have fun.
Since taking the creation spell, Corinne had been wanting to pull a con involving selling an illusory gem that she could conjure, the catch being that the gem would only last 10 minutes. What followed was a masterful performance wherein she and Bryces found a foppish nobleman and tricked the poor bastard into buying the fake gem for the sum of 700 gold before both fleeing the scene before the gem disappeared. And Bryces and Corinne, you may have a point of inspiration.
Damn, Skippy.
I guess I need to give it to Corinne, which just remind me to do that later. They then used the Harper teleportation network to finally check in with Crowan, their main Harper contact in Everland. After filling him in on their exploits, Crowan seemed cranky and preoccupied, claiming his problems were more immediate. The Weevil had escaped after sending a few reports of the K Society's activities in the Sword Coast, apparently allying with the local pirates, with his last note bolted to Crowan's front door, which disturbed him greatly. Crowan then mentioned that they had a lead. The Weevil was last seen on a pirate ship headed to a series of islands not far from the coast of Waterdeep, a ship that was working for the K Society. Kazan and Halford in particular had reasons to go after this group. According to Klauth, they had infiltrated the Mind's Eye Monastery, Kazan's former home, and had either slaughtered or enslaved all his former mentors and classmates. His former lover and fellow Mind's Eye acolyte had also joined them, causing further personal strife. For Halfred, his mentor, Woos Brain, had been... It's going to be hard to pronounce that.
That joke gets slightly less funny every time.
Does it?
Like most jokes.
I feel like it's got like a curvature signature. It comes back every once in a while.
Yeah, that's probably true. A little parabolic.
Yep. He had been spying on them and may have been exposed as part of the Weevil's escape. So the party teleported back to Waterdeep, hopped on a boat commissioned by the Harpers, and made the 2-day journey to a small island. The island was barely a floating rock, just a few miles long. It took no time to find the cave system the pirates were using as a base. With Corinne's invisibility, they could see the pirates were in the middle of a celebration. Apparently a series of rituals were nearing completion. The party was taking no chances with these foes, and so loosed on them a flurry of powerful spells, wiping out the first room of foes within moments. Tim then charged into the next room, where sleeping pirates were beginning to wake out of the commotion. They saw Tim coming, but could do nothing to stop him from bringing down his blasting hammer, decimating that room as well.
Not many can.
The pirate lair was a grim sight by the time Halford and Kazan entered. Everyone was mopping up the final stragglers in the initial rooms.
It's terrible.
Well, Kazan noticed a red curtain dividing a northern room, beyond which she saw another room filled with a pool. Within the pool, an odd creature looked back. It was elongated and armless, with a tail that stretched into the murky water, and large gills on its face. It spoke to Kazan using its mind, recognizing Kazan's own mind power. Kazan lashed out, knocking it backward. Now the party continues their fight through the caves. You all were right in the middle of it. Take you all back.
I got a spell slot back last time.
Yes, you did.
A good one,
Probably
too.
one of the best wild magics is just gain a spell slot back.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So where were you guys?
Winning Dungeons and Dragons.
That's right. Winning.
Have we won yet?
Seems like we should have won by now.
Never win.
So it's a new round. When you guys last left in this bottom room, Tim, you had killed almost everyone. I believe two of them.
Almost.
Two of them turned into deep scions and attacked you. I think you guys immediately murdered the other one. I think Corinne and Bryce just laid into him. And this last one in the room is right up on
It's
you.
not murder, it's war.
Right.
It's a
Casual.
preemptive strike war.
That's right.
Yeah. So, all right. Turn on the music and we'll get into this.
I can't even spell negotiate.
WAR.
War is a much better, easier word to spell.
So much easier.
N-E-W-A.
Yes.
Q.
New war.
So
Are we
first
keeping
up,
the same initiative?
yes, keeping the same initiative because the fight has not stopped technically at all. The fight, if Kevin had waited like 10 seconds, it may have been a new fight with a new initiative, but it is not.
Now, come on, did we not like stir up the entire dungeon though?
Well,
we,
that's also
came
a
in
thing.
with lightning bolts,
You don't-
fireballs, and exploding hammers.
You don't know what's going on yet, but I mean, you could assume that you're making a lot of ruckus out here.
With my
Sounds like
blasting
fucking-
hammer?
Sounds like fucking World War III out here.
Fireballs, lightning bolts, and fucking blasting hammers. It's
We are a stealthy bunch.
Yep. Super infiltration.
I guess we don't really need graham crackers for a calling card. They can just see.
Mhm.
just
The bodies we leave in our wake.
explosive destruction.
Well, you get to control our first two people, Christopher.
Great. First up is the Deep Scion. He is right up on you, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just gonna begin biting and clawing at you. One of those hits.
Yep, one of them does. Let's see, slashing is resistant, so half of that. 2?
2 damage.
Alright.
All right, he is just furiously on you. Kazan, last round, as you knocked back this psychic creature, you heard his sort of mind begin to scream in a psychic way that it echoes around your head. And as soon as he does that, there we go. The water all around him, basically as you're hitting him back, the water all around this pool begins to roil and bubble, and you begin to see small things coming to the surface of this pool that were well below the surface before.
Way to pick the wrong fight there, cousin.
Yeah. What the hell?
Hopefully you don't die before we get to you.
A whole bunch of little buggy things just
Yep.
came out of the water.
These, what is it, Shift C? Yeah. Things that look like small termites but with fishtails come swarming out of the water.
Guys! It's a bug hunt.
D&D
And-
lobsters.
Since you are the only one in the front of the room, they're coming for you.
The DM has no choice.
Come at me, bros. What's the sword symbol? What got cast on me?
That, you tell me.
Does anyone recall? I still have all my spell slots. I don't think it was me. Unless I forgot.
I don't think it was me. I haven't cast a
Eldritch Blast, yeah.
good spell in a long time.
Unless I did cast something. You know what?
Oh, you did Pact Boon. Your Pact of the Blade. Did that do something?
Oh, did I do my channel weapon?
Yes,
maybe?
you did Channel Weapon. That's what it is.
Okay, gotcha.
Weapon number 5.
Number 5, please.
And what
All
does
right.
that,
Well,
what
as
does
soon
that
as
do?
one of them gets. I apply my charisma modifier to my attack rolls
Okay,
for the next minute.
gotcha.
So my packed glaive is shining even brighter.
And which one did you say? It's still Phantom right now, right?
It's still Phantom,
Okay.
yeah. I'd have to go through and redo it on, which I figure if we ever go after actual giants again, then I might think about switching it to the other one.
Okay.
I could still use the other one, but in terms of the pact, mainly right now gives me my multi-attack.
Ah, yeah.
Although if I take another level of paladin, I'll have multi-attack anyway. So, all right. As soon as one bug gets near me, I'll use my reaction. Maybe I should wait. I'm gonna wait and see what his attack is actually.
All right. One of the little ones crawls
I need to
up
save
to
my
you.
reaction.
Can you see their
I'm
name?
getting attacked by all these. I might need to use that book thing.
Can you see their name in the order tracker?
Skiff.
Yeah.
Skis. Yes. Okay. Good. Just want to make sure. It is going to skitter its way up to you.
Skith its way.
Wow. And a crit.
It's some bullshit.
That. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I'm gonna use my reaction to. Because I have a feeling you're gonna attack me a bunch.
Well, read his ability. As he bites you, as his jaws sink into you, you see his tail begin violently shaking, and you see the waters and all the other ones in the pool begin to react to that shaking on the ground. And
I just realized if I use my Book of Shields, but he crit, so he still hits no matter what, right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Even if my AC is higher.
I think a crit is an auto hit, right? I think
Auto
that's
hit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Continue.
Okay, and as he bites, is this shift? No, is it alt? There we go, alt. As he bites, yeah, you see his tail is pounding on the ground and is creating some sort of vibration that the others seem to be reacting to, and they all just torpedo in on you.
That sounds bad.
What is their movement? 20. All right. This one can't. This one can. So 2 of them cannot reach you. The rest can.
All right. Well, when one of them reaches me, I will lash out with my glaive as a reaction.
I'm sorry,
since-
3 of them can't reach you. All right. So this one.
Well, no, never mind. I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction. Well, I'll wait till you attack
Okay.
because it's still worth saving it for Book of Shields, I'm sure. If you attack me with anything between a 17 and a 22, I'm using my Book of Shields.
All right.
Jesus Christ, guys! There's like 8 of these things on me, by the way.
Yeah. So that's one already attacks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more attacks. As they all just crawl at you and start biting you.
Should have turned my shield on at some point.
All right. Yeah, we'll take them one at a time so you can tell me what you're gonna do.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait. What?
Okay, this is getting bad.
Oh, okay.
13 damage.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I just took over 20 damage from those 2. Okay. Ah, you just hear strange
you
cries.
do. You just hear screaming coming from the room.
That one does not hit. I have a
Okay.
natural 17.
So there's 7 total. It's 3, 4,
Hits.
5, 6. That one
One
hit.
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have a +3 and you've hit most of the time.
It's pretty fucking awful. Well, and the bad thing is, they're crits, so I can't even use my fucking thing.
Are you gonna defend this one in some way?
I haven't decided yet. Should
I
I?
mean, there's one more.
You might as well just take it. What's the odds he's gonna hit again? Save it and then use it next time.
Alright, I'll just keep taking it.
Okay, you take that one, and there's
6.
one more.
See?
Alright. Yeah. That's
And-
more like it. 1 out of 6 is more like it, not this fucking crit bullshit.
And Kazan, you, based on this the vibration thing you've seen and the way that their behavior is happening, it doesn't look like they're going to. Looks like you are target number 1. They are just homing in on you.
Okay.
All right, is Halford here? I see his thing.
I think he's loading in.
Loading in. I'll give him a second. I'll do Corinne first. What do you
Buffering.
guys? What do you guys want
Buffering.
Corinne to do?
I see him.
Oh, you do. Okay.
How bad does that guy next to me look?
He's almost dead. His
Ever.
his attacks on you are just like wild flails from a bleeding body.
Never finish him off.
Okay.
Kid using their tank up here.
I know.
That was about a third of my health.
She will just do her chromatic
I assume
orb,
we need
I
to get back to
suppose.
the big guy.
All right, Corinne throws a chromatic orb at the deep scion. Let's say she chooses acid and melts him instantaneously with 13 damage. Yep, he melts right in front of your eyes, Tim.
Mmm.
Juicy.
Now everyone in that room is dead.
Yes.
Halfred, you're here.
Yes, I am.
Would you like to go? Your friend Kazan is being swarmed by
Save
termite
me.
creatures.
Don't come up here. This is the bad room.
What do I hear from the curtain?
You hear
Skittering and screams.
Yeah, you hear the like little insect skittering, and you hear Kazan screaming in pain.
I plan on fearing these fuckers off me, but I don't know how well I can do my cone on them.
Well, being
Ooh.
the curious fellow that I am, I will go into that current room.
Okay.
I can throw a fireball on top of you.
That would probably work pretty well.
You can straight up, Kazan, you can straight up pull that curtain back to just reveal everything.
Whoa.
Help!
Okay.
I'm gonna turn on my boots.
Turn on your boots. This cave is only about 25 feet tall, so that's about as high as you can
Honestly, I'd worry about that bat guy because I don't know what he's capable of, but it's probably not good. He was speaking to me in my mind, so he's got some kind of mind powers.
He looks squishy enough. I will draw my bow at him. Just gonna open my character sheet. Why is there a big number 2 right there?
get. Because I did a big select on the skis to bring them out of the GM layer.
That was also in the gym layer. There you go.
This is on the creature back there?
Which I did hit him
Yes, you did.
last session. He is injured.
He is injured, yes.
Okay. Is he a monstrosity?
He is not.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'm sorry, he is. He's a monstrosity, yes.
Well. That's +4 to damage rolls.
Okay. So, you just tell me how much damage that is.
15.
You do the math. 15. All right. You do 15 damage to him. God damn. You guys are a lot of crits getting rolled this very early in the evening.
I will now use Hunter's Mark. Hold on. I don't like that number.
Does 12 hit?
I'm not going to tell you. And well,
That's
here's the hunter's mark. There it is.
22 will.
22 will.
So that is 9 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5.
Wow. Good lord.
Jeez Louise, how much is that?
22?
22 damage?
22. Yep.
After he just did.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Back to do a good team.
Kazan looks back and does that Jeremiah Johnson, like, slow now.
Yep.
Even wild insects are cutting him to pieces.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. You put 2 solid arrows into the squishy flesh of this creature. It begins to sway forward.
And if it matters, I'm only 5 feet above the ground.
Okay.
I don't think it's safe to jump.
How fucking injured does that thing look now?
Very. Well, 65.
I'm
It
not gonna answer you.
it looks pretty injured. It looks pretty injured.
Like 2 forceful arrows.
Yeah, it's not looking great. As it begins to swim forward, you all hear in your mind, and you hear heretics, betrayers of our Lord Kraken. And Kazan, before you feel it, you can almost hear this immense buildup of psychic energy in front of you, as if it's gathering something in, and it explodes outward.
Oh, he does a straight damage.
A blast of psychic energy goes flowing through 4 of you, the 4 that are...
Intelligence? Oh no.
it goes blasting through your minds.
Sure, that
So,
shouldn't be wisdom.
it's intelligence. So, Kazan, Halfred, Brysus, and Corinne, you will make the throw.
Yeah, I will.
You did that with advantage.
Whoops, what'd I do that for?
Well, you also made a 17, so you're alright.
Yep.
Even without the
Go
advantage.
-1. Ah!
Wow. Alright.
Kazan stands for him and locks eyes with the creature like, no. I'm coming for you and your Kraken.
Alright, so the 3 of you take 11 damage, and you are not stunned.
God, that's still painful.
Corinne...
I'm at 50% right now.
Am I allowed to react to that damage?
That is not. It's not an attack against you. It's an AOE thing. I know what you're thinking, but it's not. It doesn't apply.
You don't know me. You know thinking.
However, you all do look back, and Corinne has a little bit of blood come out of one of her ears, and she is just. Her eyes have glazed over, and she is just swaying now. She is completely stunned. What is a stun?
Man, we rolled remarkably good for these.
You did. You guys really that was like
we
his,
really needed that. Yeah.
And then he is going to sort of float backwards as he sees that the 3 closest to him do not go into a catatonic state. You see his little fish eyes get a little bigger, and he floats backwards a bit.
Coming for you next, boy.
Kazan. Oh, Corinne also needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. Or, stunned would just remove concentration, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would assume so.
I would argue that. Was she still invisible? What is she concentrating on?
Haste. She was hasted.
Oh.
Do you want me to go before you, Kazan?
Oh, yeah, you guys roll a d4. We'll actually...
How does your...
Whoever rolls
Well,
the highest, I add a 1 to their...
Can I just let her go first?
Yeah, you guys can. If you guys... Yeah, you guys can just decide.
Can you fire it in there to where you can hit? Oh, you know how to do it. Not me.
Don't kill me.
Kazan looks back at her nervously.
You'll be mostly okay.
All right.
Mostly.
He's coughs up some blood.
Are you doing fireball? Is that what you're doing?
I will be in
Okay.
just a second. Yes, I gotta remember how big the ball is.
Yeah. Tell me how big the ball is. I don't.
It is a 20-foot radius, so a 40-foot diameter.
So. It'd be real nice if the game had a way of just typing this in somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Or just like had it ready to go.
I was gonna say on my little landing page, I had all those. To the
Oh,
right side.
really?
Just
Okay.
Copy, paste them, and move them over. Yeah.
All right,
With
Bryce,
the amount of spells you have to deal with. Holy crap.
you may move that wherever you want it.
Okay.
Mm,
Yes. I'm liking that a lot.
Yeah, that works.
dear
Now, if I move
Lord.
it here,
No, not necessary. It's gonna be fucking Kaz and Sarah Connor holding onto the chain link fence with the nukes going off. Ah! It's all skulls.
well, I mean, I can careful spell you, and you'll make your save.
I'd still take a shit ton of damage though, and I'd rather not.
Wow,
Leave one mite alive. We'll be alright.
fine.
This is what I had to make sure that she knew how to do. Yeah, happy Friday the 13th.
I want to re-roll all the 1s and 2s, by the way.
I mean,
That was pretty fucking good damage.
yeah, you can do that. Yeah, go ahead and roll. Yeah.
So 48, right, or 46? What is
So
this?
that's 46. So it's minus 6. So 26
Six.
plus
46. That'll do it.
26 plus
20,
6.
Oof.
42.
42.
42. Wow.
So
That's a big goddamn fireball.
half of 42. Okay, yeah.
As I do it, I'm gonna look at that guy and say, "Don't fuck with my mind," and go.
It's like, ah! That's very close. His eyebrows just get singed.
I said most of you would come out unsinged.
Just like patting flames out.
It like streaked over your shoulder as
Yeah.
it went to like that center point to explode.
Bryce, you
The DM is
watch
still trying to figure out what just happened.
you watch
I broke the DM.
as a horde of little lobster-looking creatures go from being brownish sort of crustaceans to being bright red and smoking and just clearly,
Them's good eating.
yeah, good for eating. As all of these just die instantaneously, they just boil in their shells.
Okay, as the fire dies down, though, I mean, I'm gonna go up and eat one.
Well, hold on.
That's a free action.
Yeah, it's a crawfish boil at this point.
Their master still needs to actually roll, but I will.
I don't care about him.
God damn, he can survive that?
If he makes a saving throw, which I've already got my Ben Luck button ready.
How much was it? 40?
Well, except
42.
he.
Oh, he's got one of those mother effer things, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
It's alright, Ben Luck could still help me here.
It could, yeah. It's a high DC. God damn
Never
it!
mind.
God damn it!
Wow.
He's not very dexterous, apparently.
No, he's not. Worm guy can't dodge.
All right.
42.
As the fire envelops him, you all hear in your mind, "Slockrithel, save me!" And then you just see the pale fish flesh on him just melt as he sinks down into the water and dies.
Excellent.
God can't save you now.
All right, Tim, you're up.
Bryces will now sit down cross-legged in the dirt and be like, all right, I'm done.
I do still get a turn, right?
Mm. Yes.
No.
Yes, you do.
Is there one might guy still
There is
alive?
one might left.
All right. Take all my anger and frustration.
Okay.
Have I heard anything else from any of the stirrings of the dungeon? Like anything else going on?
You haven't, because you've been in the middle of all this.
Yeah.
Corinne and Corinne hasn't either because she's stunned. Tim, you can kind of, you being not directly involved in this fight quite yet, you can kind of hear from the other room a lot of rustling and voices, but the room to the north, but you can't identify what's going on in there.
Oh, forgot to do my channeled one, but that should hit anyway.
It doesn't matter, and you skewer this lobster creature to death. And he dies.
So are we still in active combat right now?
You are still in active combat right now.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Although I'm going to remove the creatures who are dead from it.
10, 20. Oh yeah, there's a shit ton of guys up here.
Oh dear.
Kazan, you turn around a corner and you see what looks to be a prison cell. Hold on a second, I will actually read you a description of the room. You see two large, crude metal and wood cages. Well, you can only see one of them actually from where you're at, in the corner. You see what to you look like bugbears, but they look bigger and more heavily armed than any bugbear you're familiar with, including the ones you just fought in Golden Fields.
Leveled up bugbears.
Yeah, and they are like yelling at each other and gathering up weaponry right now.
Are those? Who are they in the prison? Can I see
They
that?
look to be like prisoners. They look to be people in chains. Yeah, behind the bars of those.
There's prisoners in that prison, but I don't recognize them at all.
No, you don't recognize them.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15. I will step in
Anyone
there.
you got a chance of recognizing, you've already murdered.
Damn it all. I'm going to. I already attacked, but as a free action, I'd like to quaff a healing potion.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right. Wow, max healing potion.
Still have some of the low-level ones I can use. All right.
All right. Tim, you're up.
Right there, and I'll caress the back of Kazan's neck.
There he is.
with
Hold the line.
tail of a leech.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Feel better already.
That's it.
Okay. As these bugbears
You want us to fight this whole dungeon at once, right?
that's what you're doing. The bugbears.
I mean, we're basically full health. Who cares?
Right.
Poor fan.
Wow.
That's painful.
Wow, indeed.
Halfred, would you like to roll a d4 for me, please?
Why?
To see if you go first or the bugbears go first. All right. You go first, Halfred.
5. I'm gonna. I'll think like 5, 10, 15, 20. With a bonus action.
Now would be a good time for that entangle spell.
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Yeah.
I have fog cloud.
Yeah, Fogcloud's kind of a pain.
Target this first guy here. Is he injured?
No, none of them are injured.
Remove my hunter's mark to him with my bonus action,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna fire at him. Is he a monstrosity?
He is not.
Alright, 10 damage.
10 damage. 21 for 10. All right.
Extra attack.
Whoop. Minus 10. There we go. Okay.
This doesn't count, I guess.
For attack roll, no. Yeah, it doesn't count. God
wow.
damn.
Second crit of the fucking evening.
Oh, second crit from you guys. The creatures had 2 crits right off the bat. Then you guys had a crit, and now there's another crit.
That's true.
This
Yeah.
is the 4th crit of the
Fourth
evening.
total. Yep.
16.
Total of 16.
Yep.
Okay.
I think he should just explode.
You see, these are pretty hefty looking creatures. I'll do it.
You did mention they were leveled up bugbears.
Yeah.
Is that massive damage?
It is not.
Damn.
Yeah, these guys are kitted out. It looks like.
That's the end of my turn.
They've got what looks to be just heavy leather armor, but they're all wielding shields. And some of them are, well, they're all wielding shields, and they've all got these large spike clubs that they're wielding too.
I really hope they don't have any powerful line attacks.
That would be nasty.
We sort of
Just lined up beautifully for that. Yeah. Not another mind blast from a harmless fish thing.
All right. You hear that arrow goes flying into that bugbear. You hear one of them say, "Slow them down. The masters are already almost complete. We just need to give them a little more time."
Ooh, Scottish bugbears.
And they begin charging at you.
I'd like to stab him as he
All right.
approaches.
Go for it.
Alright, so I'm using my channeled number because I still have that turned on. $21 hit for 10 damage.
Where is it? I didn't see actually. Oh, sorry. I was, for some reason, scrolled all the way up on the thing. 21 for 10. Yes, that does hit. Slice at him, but good. Alright. 20, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one's going to hop over this table.
That one appear through a wall.
He came
I didn't
around
see
the
that one
wall,
either.
but yeah, he sort of. Alright.
There are a lot of them.
20, 25, 30,
Good thing your wall's behind you.
25,
Yeah.
30.
I should have turned my shield on again.
And 2 of them are going to attack you, Kazan, and one of them is going to attack you, Tim. Kazan, here are your attacks. There's the first,
Deflected.
the
Ouch.
second, yep.
It's bludgeoning and piercing damage.
And Tim, here is yours. Scrapes off your armor. Alright, Corinne is still stunned from that,
Really wake her up.
she
How do
she has to make the same intelligence saving throw again. Otherwise, it lasts for a minute,
Damn.
and she wakes up.
Nice.
You all see her sort of, her eyes come back down to normal position, and she shakes it off, and that is her turn.
You realize she was a -1 also.
Yeah.
We have a really dumb party.
Yes, we do. I mean,
Mine's
you look
plus
at-
3.
if
Yeah,
you
is
look
it?
at how D&D is balanced, only the wizard actually uses intelligence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No other class uses intelligence as their main attribute. So chances are intelligence is going to be your
Yeah.
and it's a very rare saving throw to have.
Yeah.
So unless somebody just wants to be smarter, then if you're min-maxing a bit, you're probably going to have an
Wants to
intelligence
be good at
deficiency.
investigation, I think, is the main skill.
Yeah. Arcana, I think, is
Arcana,
intelligence.
yeah.
But All right, I'm gonna go ham on these motherfuckers.
All right.
Wait, why do you get to go before me?
Oh,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right. We can duel it out. Or do you just want to go? Do you have plans?
No, I was just asking. Are we doing the D4 roll thing, or am I going?
Yeah, go ahead D4, then we'll just know for the next time. Roll
I use my
4.
bin luck on that.
No.
All right, I will go ham on these motherfuckers.
All right.
And my Phantom Pike should be going off like crazy. So whichever one is injured will be the first attack.
That's the one to the north of you.
Okay.
Okay. And who are you
I
trying to
will
phantom attack? There's two.
Copy that to
okay.
the one next to Tim.
All right.
Shung, shung.
Yeah. You get them both.
And whip around to the blunt end.
Boy, same thing.
Shung, shung. And my multi-attack with the top one.
Okay.
I can re-roll that damage.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
It's 1d10 plus 4. 8 instead of 6. How's top guy
All
looking?
right. Very well. Pretty bad. He's looking pretty beat up.
Alright, on that last hit, I will pour some Divine Smite into his ass then.
Okay.
I'm just going to use a level 1 spell slot. For an extra 9 damage.
9
unless
damage.
He's undead or fiend.
Nope. Extra 9. All right. Now he's looking. Now he's like wavering. Now he's almost dead.
Damn it. Alright.
All right, Bryces.
Okay. I'll come here. And
Also,
then
I'm flying 5 feet above. If you want to duck under me.
Hmm?
There's no good way to do that in Roll20, but she could.
Yeah. I can just move you to the back so she can see herself.
as I get up there, I'm gonna yell for Tim and Kazan to like juke to the left or right a little bit.
Ooh, she's warning us now. This is great.
This is new.
Usually I just piss myself a little bit when a fireball comes around my shoulder.
Your premium's been going up.
Wait,
that?
that's... They're not going to be able to get out of the way of that. That is...
They'll be okay.
It's a laser. You're firing the line attack, which we didn't want to happen at us.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
You are, yeah, with that, if you try that, you are going to hit your teammates.
If you're using a 4th level spell slot, just fireball the back of them.
I don't want to.
Jesus.
It's a waste of a fireball. Well, there are 5 of them.
I'm almost certain you can catch all of them in a fireball and not all of us. I believe in you so hard. Please don't laser me in the back.
This laser will go through my teammates and kill the enemies.
God damn it. It's just the worst.
Ugh. Fine. I'll fireball it again. Wanted to do something different, but no. Didn't want to take a laser to the back.
Hey, you want to laser people? Get in the front.
I'll put it on there, but you can easily catch all of them and not your teammates.
Question.
Yes.
How's
So
it?
I have a 4th level spell slot available, and I have 1 charge left on my little magic wand. Can I cast it at a 5th level then?
Yes.
Sweet. I'll use my last charge on my wand then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can do that, and as you do,
Oh, what about the people that are in there? Are they? No, they're not going to get caught, are they? No, okay.
Yes. Close.
You care more about those prisoner people than you do your own teammates.
I
Now you're
tried to
concerned about. You were fine.
Yeah, I'm re-rolling some of that again too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Also,
Yeah.
you now have lost your crystal wand. As you use it this last time, you watch that purple crystal grow to gray, and it crumbles, and you now have a small collection of crystal dust.
Hey, it's worth 25 gold
It
pieces.
is worth
so
25 gold pieces. Yep.
Yep. All right, so let me re-roll all of the 1s and the 1-2.
Okay.
So
Good on you for using an expendable item like that. The DM in me is pleased.
So that's -5, and then plus whatever you're gonna roll.
46. Right? Yeah, 46.
27 plus 10 is 37. That's better.
Not by much.
All right. Good. I mean, fucking fireballs. All right, we'll go top to bottom.
They're nasty.
Wait, why is that not working? There we go. Okay, top guy, mid guy. It's like crawling. There we go. The one north of you, Kazan. That one, he's gonna die either way. Are you bending the luck on the guy who just rolled?
He's gonna die from half damage too. All right.
Well, I was doing it on the 18.
On the 18? All right, make that a 15. All right, well, he fails too then. All right, then the one near you, Kazan, it doesn't matter, but you got a 21. The one... That one saves, and the one to the east.
Man, it's so want to bend luck on that too.
God, he's getting a lot of good saves, isn't he?
And that one... So only one of them saved. Only this one saved. The rest failed.
Yeah.
Three saved. She only bent luck on one of them.
One saved.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, one saved, but it doesn't matter because he was almost dead.
Oh, okay.
He saved his
He
life.
still
Let's put it
technically
that way.
saved.
He
his
saved. He saved this. Yeah. -37.
It's too far gone.
That has to be massive damage.
7. Not on all of them.
God,
It's
damn.
close. -37. Well, it doesn't matter.
What level are these bugbears?
Well, that one saved. What is my half of 37?
18.
All right.
Kazan has no more eyebrows. by now.
Yeah, Kazan, you once again watch a wall of fire just envelop your enemies and flow towards you, only to recede at the last moment.
He shakes his head nervously. Getting awful close. The fireball's there.
The
Should have been closer.
The top bugbear took massive damage. He will roll a con saving throw, which he succeeds. Or what is a con saving throw? Is it just a base number, or is it half the damage? I thought it was half the damage was
I think I made it a DC 15.
DC 15. Oh, okay. I thought it was 10 for some reason. Okay, no, he didn't succeed either way.
Yeah, DC 15 con
That's
saving.
for concentration.
Right.
That's what you're thinking
That's
of.
what I'm thinking.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And I believe that just puts him at 0.
He's dead.
Yep.
Yep.
Thunk.
That back one drops dead. All right.
Oh, it's not massive damage on the other two?
No, one saved, and the other one actually just has a lot of life.
Wow.
Well, this is way the one that has a lot of life because he didn't save.
Right. Tim, you are up. Bryces, hold on.
Uh-oh.
You had two good fireballs in a row. That's one too many.
I'm gonna reward you with another spell slide.
Yeah, exactly. Throwing around all this high-level spell edge, you momentarily lose control. Please roll a D100.
31.
31.
Please tell me I get to be a potted plant again.
You are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn. After which time you return to the space you previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied.
Sweet.
So you just blink
You
out
just
of...
lose a turn.
You lose a
Yeah,
turn. You
for
just
the turn.
blink out of existence.
Huh. Bye.
Now, would you classify that as neutral, bad, or good?
They're pretty much one and one, like odds and evens. So
Well,
let's
I'm
see,
gonna say, like-
31.
I'd say that's neutral.
Because I've been classifying them is one of those 3 categories.
That's technically
And
I would say it's a negative because it comes between 2 good ones. You do lose a turn. I mean, I guess defensively it could be a
defensively,
good.
it could save you.
It could, yeah.
I'm gonna count it as neutral.
Neutral?
I'm
All
using
right.
that as a category 1 also.
All right.
I could just imagine. I went, huh? Blink.
Yep.
Yep. That was a good one, Bryces.
That worked.
Bryces?
Whack.
Yeah.
Captain turns around to yell at her, and she's gone.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
gone. Like, oh no.
She learned to turn invisible. Crap.
I'm actually not going to keep you in the GM layer because I don't think you can see anything while you're there.
I can't see squat.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep you out just so you can see the action, but you're...
She was a little simpler.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
you're not there. Tim, you are up.
Well, I assume you guys can do enough damage. I'll stand in the front.
Hi, boys.
All I ask.
Swing mightily. Uh-oh. Heaven's things disappear on my...
That's exactly what I want to hear when he says swing finally.
Uh-oh.
this is in my foot.
Hello.
God,
Oh!
damn. 5th crit of the night.
He still hasn't added his healing thing on there.
No,
No, I forgot about that.
you can heal somebody for 4.
Kazan?
Yes. I asked because it's relevant.
I'd like 4 hit points, please. And
I'll hit the one to my right.
Okay. You slash at him good. And Dawn Strike, as you slash at him, a golden beam of light flashes from Dawn Strike into Kazan.
Ah! Oh.
Oh, that's good light.
Yeah. I'm used to bad light.
No, this isn't bad touch.
So much bad. Yeah, so much bad touch. How many crits is that for us? Is that 3 for us?
3 for you, yeah. Tonight.
Wow.
Okay. Halfred, you're up.
All right. Can I do like fly over everybody and then land over here?
You sure can.
Flank them.
I figure I can fly high enough and back down that I don't.
Yeah, where you don't incur.
opportunity or anything.
Halfred, as you're in the midair, as you're flying over these bugbears and you're coming into land,
Notice the anti-air cannons.
flat cannons.
Flat cannons.
You hear a voice to your right call out. It says, "Halfred!" And you glance over at the jail to the east of you, and you see the figure of a halfling bound in tattered clothes, leaning against a wall. He's bloodied and beaten, but you do recognize him immediately as your master,
Say
What
it.
happened to you?
Woos Brave.
How did you get in here?
It's funny again.
it's come around.
Woos.
He staggers.
Brain.
He was kneeling against the wall, and he sort of tries to push himself up and stumble towards you. He says, "No time for that. Put these down and get out there. They need you."
He snaps back into focus, and then he uses bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to this one in between Tim and I.
Okay.
I have advantage now.
16 will hit for
13 damage.
13 damage. 22 will hit for 7 damage.
And that's into my turn.
All right. The bugbears. The one bugbear near you, Halfred. How high up are you right now, Halfred?
I landed again.
Oh, you landed. All right. To get in. Yeah. All right. He's
Yeah.
going to turn back and he's going to swing at you with his club. God damn.
Ow.
23 for 11.
Let me take that.
And then the other one is going to turn back to Tim, who laid into him. And once again, scrape off the armor.
Excellent.
Corinne has come out of her stun and approaches the battle. What's up, guys? What's going on?
Get a little blood coming out your ear.
Yeah, she wipes it here. Oh, yeah.
Bryce just threw a fireball and then disappeared. I don't know what happened.
Are you guys using the red to indicate used?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's going to throw another chromatic orb. That, however, will not hit. It splashes off of the bugbear's shield. Kazan.
I'll go slashy on the one nearest me. If I attack the one nearest me, does Phantom still?
It's in 10 feet of both, or it's gotta be. What was the rule? 5 feet or 10 feet?
10 feet of both 10 feet of both myself and the original target.
Sure.
All right.
22 for 9. That hits.
9 to both of them,
Yep.
and then 6 to both of them. And then I'm gonna re-roll that damage.
Okay.
Actually, whatever. I'll just re-roll this one. I have less of a good chance on a 1d4. 13 instead of 5 on the last one.
Oh, wow. Okay. And with that, the Phantom Blade slashes through the northernmost dude and goes straight through his armor into his chest, and he clutches his chest and falls over dead. Brysis, you have been like in that sequence from Doctor Strange. You've just been seeing like the universe for the last 15 seconds, just stars and shapes and all sorts of things.
I could totally picture it as she pops back and be like, guys, I was touching colors.
That's right. I was colors.
I tasted purple.
I know what all of the colors taste like now.
Yep. And just as you're about to learn the meaning behind life and the purpose behind mankind, you
That can
are
tell us about
pulled back into reality and you pop back into the world.
As that actually happens, you hear her curse. Damn it. Have you guys finished this yet?
You weren't gone that long.
Tim, you're up.
Ah.
You do hit for 9 damage.
I'll heal Kazan for 18.
Ooh.
That's 4.
Oh.
And now this dude is looking very, very almost dead. Halfred. Halfred, you're up.
I don't know what's going on.
There is a squirrel. They were alerting you to a squirrel.
I don't know.
Maybe a plastic bag.
Oh, great. Now the other one.
15 puppies.
All right, Halfred, with one last bow into the back of the head. You put...
This just gets his bow and just clumps it.
No, that's what my melee attack is for.
Yeah, it is a blade bow. It is capable of that.
Blade bow.
You put him down. And Halfred, as you do that, you see again, Woos now is up against the bars, leaning up against them, looking at you sort of wide-eyed. He said, "You've come so far, Halfred. And I'm going to stop the
combat
battle
over?
music.
Are we out of combat?
We're out of combat now.
Oh, thank God.
He says,
Bruce. How did what? Who?
I've been...
Or your friend?
they're not both female. They're just peasants. That's
Oh.
just the generic token.
Oh.
All these females.
Sexy peasant.
The pirate's been operating a sex ring.
What
Bow, chicka,
happened?
wow, wow.
How did you get here?
He
Who knows
says,
you're here?
He says,
Is your identity safe?
I've been undercover with these people for months now.
I like keeping secret.
I know, Alfred, I know. That's why you're the only one that knows I'm the Wombat Man.
The what?
He's a marsupial. Kill him.
Is that a monstrosity?
He says, these people, they worship a kraken.
Yes. I already forgot his name. Shit. That one guy said it.
Slarkrithel
Thank you.
was the name he said.
Gazoon type.
That's right. He says, you have to hurry. They're summoning something. I don't think it's the kraken himself, but something to do with the kraken. They're trying to bring it into this world or bring it onto the coast. Right outside, he points to that you guys see at the far end of this room is another of those deep red curtains. You can faintly hear from the other side of that curtain the sounds of the ocean. And you can feel a breeze coming from that curtain.
While this is going on, Kazan's, is this just locked, or what is this situation?
Yeah. Just a second. Yeah, there are locks on the cages. You do see on the belts of the bugbears are keychains, though.
Alright. Kazan wants to free the people, but he just looks back and says, alright, free the people, but I'm not letting this go. They tore my monastery apart and enslaved my people. And he starts walking with purpose, his glaive still drawn towards the east.
He says,
Bryces is gonna say, "We're not freeing anyone until someone tells me where the weevil is."
Whoosh has like a whiplash moment where he's trying to say something to Kazan. He's got to say something to Bryces. To Kazan first, he says, the Mind's Eye didn't have a choice. He says that creature in the other room, it does things to people given time, turns their minds. And he points back the way you came. He says, I think they killed most of them, but a few, they turned them, made them subservient to the Kraken's will.
Then I will avenge them.
He nods at you. He turns to Bryces. He says, he says, it makes sense now. You're a tiefling. He says,
No shit.
He says, the weevil is long gone.
Watch it.
Says,
Where?
He says, these pirates took him to Baldur's Gate and brought him right back. I didn't understand why at first, but now it makes sense. He came back with a woman, a prisoner in tow, a tiefling woman.
Where?
He says he left with her 3 days ago. I expect he intends to find you.
I really want to kill him for that information, but I won't because it would really make Halford mad.
You want to kill him for giving us information?
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
What?
You just see like the fire start
Yeah,
in her hand,
just-
she grips it real tight and just
Her
like
eyes just start fire just starts flickering out of her
God.
eyes. Like, oh.
Sun's getting real low there.
He says, says, turn your rays to the outside. If they're able to complete their rituals, something unholy will find its way up here.
They haven't met Unholy yet.
Boom! Let's go.
That's
That's
good.
awesome.
It's a good line to go out on.
All right, somebody free these people. We're going out there.
We'll come back for y'all.
He says, do. Good luck, Alfred.
Will you be here? Will we come back?
Says, I will.
No.
I'm in no shape to even escape such a paltry prison as this. And he looks very bad. He looks like he's been beaten and tortured a bit.
Casting my armor on myself.
Okay.
Here, have a ration.
Thank you. I haven't eaten in days.
Just for you, though. Don't share.
I don't know these other people.
The other two are just watching, just drooling.
You pull it like a lasagna.
This is only for you. No one else. You look pointedly at the starving prisoners.
Don't share.
All right, Kazan, you cast armor of Agathis on yourself. You approach the curtain. You can hear the ocean, feel a salty breeze coming from behind the curtain, and you pull it back. And let's take a break, and we will come back with the other side of that curtain.
But the curtain.
Height of anticipation.
Yep,
How does your food taste? Sir?
delicious.
You need,
We all turn to stare at him.
I'm the Wombat Man.
you need some salt or pepper?
Please.
You pulled out a salt and pepper shaker.
Oh no, he's reverted to full servant mode. Help Alfred! Somebody help him!
Alfred drops his weapons. Puts on a top hat.
He just
What do you need,
rips
sir?
off his clothes. There's just a tuxedo. No.
My natural state. All right, we'll be back. All right. Let's begin coming back. There we go. You all, I don't know if that's too loud. There we go. You all hear from behind the curtain the...
Somebody was like freeing the prisoners at some point, right?
I mean, were they? You mentioned it,
All
but I
right.
don't know if...
I mentioned it.
I don't know if
I
anyone
mentioned
actually...
that somebody should do it. All right, if Corinne's not here, can we say that she was doing it?
Sure. Yeah, you can instruct her to begin releasing the prisoners.
She's
Or
probably
unlock-
the most responsible one of us.
Unlocking the doors, at least.
Yeah, so they can get the hell out of here.
Yeah, okay. All right. You hear from behind the curtain the ocean as you pull it back.
God damn.
A half-dozen pirates stand ready with weapons, guarding the exit from the prison. Behind them, closer to the water's edge, is a semicircle of people adorned in dark robes, arrayed around a beautiful woman with wide, fanatical eyes, also wearing robes. A woman you recognize, Kazan, is Italia, now going by Lady Italia. Italia looms over a red-haired man holding his face down under the water, as Italia gibbers words in an unknown language. 5 corpses float in the water just offshore, being carried out to sea. Beyond, the ship grounded on the beach. All eyes turn towards you.
I assume we actually get to re-roll initiative here because we.
Oh yeah. I should have just closed initiative entirely here.
Can you remind us who Italia is?
Italia, you last encountered in Yartar. She was capturing young noblemen and attempting to turn them to an aboleth's service.
That's right.
The aboleth who mentioned that he was in the service of a kraken. Or, I'm not sure if you knew it was a kraken back then.
Thank you.
No problem.
That was back in session 20 and 21.
Wow. Okay.
Many weeks ago.
Many weeks ago.
Are you gonna let us have a scene? Or
Yes.
are we
Nothing.
fine?
Nothing's happening yet. These pirates are just. They have weapons drawn, and they're just standing firm right now. They're not approaching you.
All right, I've got my glaive out to my side. I just
yeah.
kind of look up and say, "Hey, hun, what you doing?"
She lifts her head from where she's whispering in that man's ear that she was drowning, and she turns towards one of the cloaked men near her, and she says a few words to him that you don't understand, and he takes her place with the man. And she begins approaching you. She says, Kazan, I'm so glad you're here. You can finally join me like you were meant to.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. I haven't been terribly impressed with the former members of our order that seem to have completely lost their minds and enslaved and enthralled by some other being.
She says, but the power he can grant us, it's amazing, Kazan.
You're still answering to him, though.
She says, yes, I am. I didn't have a purpose before. What did the mind's eye teach us? To use our powers for what purpose? For their own purpose? For no purpose? I have a reason to exercise my mind now. To use it to accomplish something.
You're killing people.
I am ushering in new life. Slarkrathel cannot breed like a normal creature, you see. His offspring require sustenance to be brought into this world. We are offering that. His children will roam this land again. You've come just in time to witness it.
Yeah, I don't think we want any part of that. I think you need to shut this down. You're just going to get more people hurt and killed. This is not at all what we should be doing.
At that, can I just throw a fireball at her face?
I am sort of distracting her.
Well,
right
sort
in
of,
the
but
face.
everyone is also watching you all intently. If you all want to begin action, I will let you all roll initiative.
I'm still talking, but
Yeah.
I can't stop somebody from launching an attack.
But Kazan, you see as she begins coming closer, Kazan, you see that she's wearing a necklace around her neck that it looks like there is some sort of green mirror on it. It's a large green mirror, like that wide on it. And as you gaze into it, you see it sort of shimmering into your eyes, and you suspect she's beginning to try to cast a spell on you.
I, for one, like to hear out about her power.
All right, Italia, if violence is the only language you understand, then...
She says, you will join, Kazan, like so few of our friends chose to, or you will die like the rest of them did. And you see her begin to cast a spell. I
must
will
not remember me very well if you think that's going to go down like this. This is not going to go how you think.
I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh, hello. Fuck.
Wow. They were ready. They were ready.
That's gonna hurt pretty fucking bad. Alright, well. Damn. That sucks.
You hear Italia say, It's too late anyway, Kazan. The hatchling is almost here.
That sounds bad.
All right, the pirates are first. Kazan, you're standing right at the door. You're like the only... Yeah, exactly. Two of them will rush you with their scimitars. Most of them can't even get in there because it's a narrow doorway.
Hell yeah.
And you're so fat.
That's right.
I'm stocky. Form a line, one at a time, please.
Each pirate makes...
Laser them.
Oh, no. Don't let her laser me in the back. Once again, I'm saving my reaction to probably pull out my book of shields.
Okay.
So you don't get fucking crit city over there.
Yeah. The front two are going to make 2 attacks with their scimitar and 1 with their dagger.
Daggers have like piercing damage.
That does, doesn't it? Okay, so here's the first one. Okay, the second pirate. So I should move this. Do you want to do something there?
I will take that damage, and he will take 15 cold damage.
Okay.
As he hits into my frosty... Oh, we're back at this.
He does, and that is massive damage for this pirate.
Good to know.
But he is okay. And he makes 1 dagger attack, which does not hit.
All right, 1 out of 6 attacks. I'm like,
Yeah, all right. The rest of them, the other 4,
God damn it.
are going to make 2 ranged attacks with their daggers.
We'll pull out their M16.
Just Uzis.
Just 24 multi-attacks.
All right, we'll just go from top to bottom. Top one.
Wait, they can still hit me?
They're throwing daggers at you.
Throwing daggers.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 3 damage from that one.
Yep.
Here's the second one. Misses with both daggers. Third one. That hits 5.
Damn, there goes my shield.
And then again for 10. And then here's the last one. All right, that was the pirate's turn.
I exactly used up my shield.
You just stood there and all 6 pirates just run at you.
Ah!
I can take it.
I can take it.
All right, Kazan, your turn.
All right. I need a 30-foot cone, please.
Oh, boy. What are you doing?
It's time to make them feel the fear.
What did we use last time? We used like a tentacle cone, didn't we?
I think so. I mean, there's only one way to angle it. I just want to know how far I can hit everything.
Yeah.
It's Kazan, after he withstands all those blows of dodging around, he flips around and shoves his hands out.
I'm not sure where that one's at, so this one will have to work. How big is it? 30 foot?
30-foot cone.
3, 4, 5, 6.
That is my last sexy spell slot.
6. All right. Let's make that a drawing. So from you, you could try to. Well, I'll give you control over it. You can move it however you want. Okay, yeah, you can move that.
It's probably as good as it's gonna get. Well, I guess if you can let me get that. Yeah, there we go. Get everybody but the one of the bottom pirates. It looks like.
Yeah, that bottom pirate won't be in there.
I literally make the sound effect of Gul'dan's Horrify. Just.
Okay. All right. Start with the pirates. First, the ones closest to you. Fail. Is this the one where they have to run? Or is this just...
This is the one where they are both frightened and have to use their action to dash away from me
Okay.
on their turn.
Here are the other 3 pirates. Top, middle, bottom. Top one is afeared. And here are the others. However... Oh, wait, the cultists don't. Alright, well, Lady Italia is devoted to her Dark Lord. And so has advantage. But let's do the cultists first. Wow, that one got real scared. And that one didn't.
Huh. Damn.
She needed that advantage. Look at that. 2 and
She
19.
did. Damn it.
All right. You throw that.
I got half of them.
Yeah, you did. You throw that out, and you see it sort of pass through about half of them, and you see their eyes go wide as they look at you. Italia says, she says, Kazan, Slockrathel can make you so much more powerful than this.
You haven't even seen my power. Well, that was basically most of it, but I've got more where that came from.
All right. Next up.
Power comes from within, not from some tentacle monsters in the deep.
Tentacle monsters give the best powers.
I disagree. It's the power of friendship. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? The power of friendship.
Let's see here. I don't have a good effect for this. Well, I'll just draw a square then. Italia will take a few steps closer.
I would have feared her.
And she will say, she says, "It's all right, Kazan. We'll put these friends of yours down, and when you wake up, we'll have Achithius train your mind so that you see the truth."
Oh, was that the armless fish monster?
That was the
'Cause,
harmless fish monster.
Because yeah, we'd roasted him. We stumbled into his baby lair and lit them up, as it were.
You see her calm demeanor sort of shift a bit. She says, "Slockrathel may not have you after all." You see the...
We had him instead. Up his tummy.
Yep.
Bryce's is still technically eating one of the little...
Yeah.
I'm eating its young right now.
And as she's saying this, she's holding out her hands, and you all notice the whole room you're in. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of you. At first, you barely notice it, but you see these like little patterns in the sky, little lights and shapes all around you. And she fills the room with a hypnotic pattern. And I need everybody in a 30-foot cube, which I will go ahead and draw it, but it's going to be everybody. Nope. What? 2, 3. Everyone inside there, please roll your wisdom saving throw.
Does this apply? Because it says charmed. Creature become charmed for the duration. I have advantage against being charmed.
Yes, it does. It specifically says charmed.
Okay.
Okay, Rice saves, Tim saves, Kazan saves. Halford barely saves. Corinne does not save. I'm glad she's not here tonight, actually. She's going to take the night off.
Failing all the saves.
this is actually nice for me as a DM because I don't have to do anything. With
It just gets locked down every
She was
fight.
locked down. Yep.
You know, for being supposedly pretty powerful, your DC saving throw sucks. Like,
Takes any damage, or if anyone uses an action to shake them out of the stupor. So you all could
Hood.
break
We
Corinne
could.
out. Should you
hey,
choose.
you get your chance to slap her around for trying to punch you out of your sheep.
I do owe her a half punch. Now, granted, she did critically fail it, but
You could critically fail yours.
All right. Tim, you're up.
All right. Can I move up any further?
You could push Kazan out of the way if he lets you to get in front of him.
Do you let me push you out of the way?
Well, you can't occupy my space, though, right? So you're going past me?
Well, yeah, that wouldn't. The problem is that would
Can't.
actually, that if you actually try to pull him back, that would actually encourage attacks of opportunity on him.
Can I try to like get past the guy beyond him?
he is feared.
I think the rules we allowed it, but it would incur.
you'd have to make a
Opportunity
check. Or what would you say, Eric? We allowed it, but
I think we allowed it, but the enemy gets attack of opportunity
okay,
if you move through them.
right.
But you could do as strength.
Yeah,
Like,
so
as a
Tim, if
strength
you
check.
wanted to actually try to shove him and like take this pirate's place, you could do that, but that would be your action to do that.
I just want to get right here.
Yeah, to do that, you would have to like physically force the pirate out of the way, and that would take an action to do an athletics check against him.
Pretty good defensible spot. I don't know.
I am behind the one guy they're attacking.
Do you have some ranged magic we can do?
No.
I don't really know.
I do if you'll get out of the way.
I'll do Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Has a 15-foot radius. So that's something.
Yeah.
That's terrible damage. Good thing that doesn't count, right?
Wow.
I do let you re-roll that whenever their turn
Yeah.
comes up.
Alright. That's my roll.
Okay.
Would you like to designate any number of creatures to be unaffected by the spirit?
Can't think of any.
Everyone die!
Actually,
There are civilians within your spirit guardians too. I assume you don't want
I
to.
used a. Yeah, I can't think of anyone I want to save. I'll use my bonus action to rally
Oh,
Kazan.
okay. Do so. Choose a friendly creature you can see or hear you. That creature gains temporary hit points equal
Hell
to your
yeah.
roll plus your charisma modifier. All right.
Wow, which is my charisma is higher than that. There's no charisma modifier.
What's your charisma?
0.
Oh.
3 temporary hit points.
I'll take 3, yeah.
Oh well.
That's one of the dagger attacks from one of these pirates.
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm done.
Okay, the cultists. None of the cultists are in range of the spirit guardians. One of them is afeared of you, Kazan. So they have to run away? Is that
They
how it
have
works?
to take the dash action and move away by the safest available route on each turn. And then if they end in a location where it doesn't have line of sight to me, then they can repeat the wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So one of them is just going to break off from the others.
I gotta go to the bathroom, guys.
15, 20, 25, 30,
Takes the dash action, so he has to go
60. All right.
way the fuck out
And
of
I
there. yeah.
don't believe he is any longer...
I can still see him.
that should have dynamic lighting on it.
It should, but it doesn't.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll rectify that.
can still see him.
Can you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, then he isn't still in your line of sight. All right. Oh yeah, he ran right between the two, didn't he?
Yep.
Um.
He
Yeah,
was scared. He wasn't up.
yeah, exactly. The one that is now holding the man's head underwater is continuing to just whisper words into the man's ear that you can't hear.
What'd you think of last season's Game of Thrones? Me too.
The other four, however, are going to step forward. One of them is going to step up to Italia, the one closest to her. He's going to put his hand on her shoulder and say some words to her. And cast Sanctuary on her. Creature targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. Does not protect them from area effects such as fireball.
Such as an explosion of a fireball. Come up, Bryson.
I didn't type that. That is the legit description of that. But I will. The other three are going to come forward a little bit. One of them is also, the one in the back is also going to Italia. Put his hands out towards her.
Alright, this is getting weird.
They're all servants. And bless her. What is a good bless one?
Is there like a chalice one or something?
Yeah, that would be good. I think there is a chalice one, isn't there?
If I know my heroes of might and magic,
There you go. All right. And the other two are going to Kazan. You see them sort of touch their temples, Professor X style.
And
they are going to attempt...
to the astral plane!
They're going to attempt to mind bolt you. 12 doesn't hit.
Straight. Where do you get this mind bolt spell from?
I don't remember.
Kazan doesn't have this spell. Maybe he should join Slap
Exactly. This is stuff you get when you serve a Kraken.
Telling you, it actually makes a lot of sense on paper.
Is it an attack or is it a saving throw? You got both of them here.
I think it's both.
Upon taking the damage. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's after. Okay.
Yep.
So that 12 does not hit.
17 does, though.
17 does.
Go ahead and make your wisdom saving throw.
Oops.
12. You succeed, so you do not have advantage on your next attack roll.
So I lose 3 there and 6 there.
Alright, that is the cultist turn, yes. We're getting blasted by everyone on this beach, Kazan. Alfred, your turn.
Alfred's gonna fly on and hop onto this table here.
Okay.
He's gonna say, "Watch me, master."
I'm watching.
Yeah,
this is delicious, by the way.
You need more salt and pepper.
But he's not going to be able to see the results of your actions.
No, it's not. That's fine for
got
him.
Alfred back. Why does he shoot people? We're good.
With the bonus action, he's going to redirect his hunter's mark to this guy back here, holding the man's head down.
Okay.
And then
Dive their backline.
he is gonna fire.
Fire.
Hold on.
13. Okay.
I felt you were probably gonna say.
Where's my 30? Get this 13 out of here.
Go ahead.
We actually don't know their AC though.
We don't.
Are they wearing like leather armor or robes?
I think robes.
robes.
Probably wasting my lucky, but
Yeah, their AC is probably garbage then.
son of a bitch.
13 does hit.
Always ask first.
Which I shouldn't answer first, but I
No.
get ahead of myself.
You get yourself
14 damage.
14 damage.
These are also very weak people, and that is definitely massive damage.
Nice. Pirates were pretty low, I think, too. It's just a bunch of low guys. Perfect for an AoE spell.
What is 9?
Right, can't take reactions.
I think it's something dumb like that. Yeah. Let's roll with that until I look up the house rules.
Can't take reaction till the end of his next turn.
Okay, yeah. Alright. He takes the arrow, Halford, and you see him slump forward, but he still whispers in this man's ear, even though he's clearly bleeding out through a wound in his back.
Oh my.
Same guy?
Yep.
Alright. Your next arrow goes right through, like, the base of his skull. And you see him just slump forward. That's 17, right?
Hopper says to Woos, killed him.
Good job, son.
He holds up a 2 with 2 arrows.
Price looks over, goes, no, he didn't.
Halfred, you see now, both as this cultist slumps forward in the water, you see him now floating on this water, and the red-haired man does not get up. It looks like he may have been dead for a while before you even arrived. You're not sure. But you see both bodies begin to slowly float out to sea. Brysis?
Oh yeah, I'm re-rolling that too. I'll re-roll the 2 1s and the 2. Where's the last roll? 3d6.
I mean, hopefully I stop the ritual.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully.
Another fireball.
Do you
That's
keep
better.
deleting it?
What's the damage?
It is 6, 9, 15, 18, 23 plus 11 plus 6.
I don't know what that is. Tell me what the number is.
25.
40? Wait, what? 20?
28 plus 11. So 39.
39. Okay.
That's a
Right?
number we
Did
can
I do that
use.
right?
I
6,
got
12,
40.
18.
33. Okay, let's see. 33 minus 4 is
Mm-hmm.
29.
Plus 11,
Plus-
so 40.
40. Okay. All right. Your fireball.
Math.
It's too small.
Foolishly deletes the fireball every time.
That's it right there.
Well, it's my last 4th level spell, so.
You have. This is the third one of the
Is
fight.
it radius 20, right? That's only a radius of 15.
Yeah,
Oh, it needs to be
one bigger.
one bigger.
There you go.
All right. You have control.
All you motherfuckers.
Kazan doesn't need eyebrows.
Yeah, I'm losing hair to burn off at this point.
Whatever. He doesn't need to shave,
Wanna
certainly.
be
Whatever facial hair he was
Wax
growing.
smooth.
Thinking that gets everybody.
There's one in the back and one at the top. Well, you can't. I guess maybe you can't see them, but
I can see the one in the back, but
Okay.
I can't. I don't think I can get him without getting the guys.
oh
in the
right,
front.
yeah.
I mean, they're already feared, so they're gonna have to run away.
Yep.
Also, the feared ones, do they have disadvantage? Oh, this will probably kill them anyway.
Well, maybe some of them have solid HP.
They have the frightened condition.
Frightened has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. All the source of fears within line of sight.
Okay,
Not
so
saving
it's not
throws.
saving throws, yeah.
All right, let's go through everybody for 40 damage. Let's go. We'll do the pirates first. Top pirate does not save and dies. Pirate closest to you, Kazan, does not save and dies. The one below you doesn't matter. He's dead either way. The one at the bottom.
I'm hearing all these Wilhelm screams.
You are, yes.
Overlapping each other.
Dear Lord.
Man, you are nailing those 16s.
And-
Too bad it's a DC 17, motherfucker.
And there go the pirates. Oh, there's one more pirate.
No, there's not.
No, there's not. All the pirates melt. Kazan, the weapons that
Wow.
were once attacking you, watch them melt in their now bony hands.
Jesus.
The cultists.
Might not have been necessary.
Actually, the cultists doesn't matter. They don't have much. Although that one critically saved doesn't matter. They do not have enough HP for it to matter.
Critically saved doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. And Italia.
Doesn't
She-
matter. And
yeah.
she didn't get advantage anyway.
No, she doesn't.
Whatever.
Well,
doesn't
I
matter.
think Bless gives her.
Oh, yeah, she
Whatever.
does have +4 on that first roll.
You might want to bend like this one.
Oh, I'm gonna.
So she rolled an 18. She rolled a 15.
No, 16.
16. What's the other thing she has?
Sanctuary, but that's only for direct.
That's only for
That was
direct.
the one that specifically said does not affect AoE.
And now I'm out of sorcery points.
Yep. Italia, okay. That is, she takes all of it, and that is massive damage.
Oh boy.
But she is okay. I need to turn off that advantage. She is okay. But she is looking very close to death right now, and all her spells are
Oh,
gone
boy.
because the priests are dead. Or actually, the back one's still alive.
I'm just gonna like blow a little kissy face at her.
See? The power of friendship. What does that mean? My terribly, terribly powerful friends.
You see her look around at all the bodies around her now like hairless face. She used to be beautiful, but now, now she's just
no more.
burned and hairless.
Yeah.
But her attention is drawn behind her, and she looks at the two bodies floating out to sea, and she says, "We're not ready yet. It's too early." And it is Corinne's turn. Corinne is currently
Looking at pretty pictures.
looking at pretty pictures, and nobody brought her out of it, so she is still she is still out of the fight. Back up to the top.
Doesn't she get to make the saving throw?
I don't know. Let's roll it again to see. I forget.
Like, sure, why not?
No,
Oh, so she is stuck until one of us slaps her.
unless you take damage or someone shakes her out of it.
It takes an action, man.
Oops.
However,
Or leech.
I did just notice that it was a concentration spell. So
Oh, yeah. Surely, or no, it was Italia that did it, wasn't it?
it was. And,
Oh, but she took the damage.
yeah, and she took 40 damage. So half of 40 is 20.
She's got to make a 20 on her con saving throw.
Yes, she
Or is it
does.
check?
Same thing for her.
Welcome back to the fight, Corinne.
Yes. Yeah. As the fireball hits her, the hypnotic pattern floats away, and Corinne is back. What does Corinne do?
Lightning bolt right to the face.
Wait a minute.
They're allies between her.
Yeah. Stop trying to do line attacks when there's a narrow line.
She can go right along the wall. You'll be fine.
I mean, Italia's almost dead, so pretty much any attack would down her, I think.
Just
So
another
far.
chromatic orb, maybe. She
Probably.
could do that.
A non-lethal chromatic orb.
That would be preferable.
Okay.
One that bores only a quarter way through her skull.
leave some skull. I don't know if she
Pretty
can.
Oh, dear lord. Spare the dying, spare the dying.
She goes to negative 13 with that hit. So
Ooh, boy.
so she I don't know, it doesn't matter what.
God, that's a level 1. Oh, that's right, she's got her charisma. Damn.
Yeah.
She's rolled really good damage on that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Italia, as she was turning back to the sea and putting her hand out, the chromatic orb splashes her and she goes down. Oh, what did she have? No, that was Bless, which wouldn't have helped her. Sanctuary went away. Okay, we're back up to the top. Pirates are all dead. Kazan, you look out at the ocean, at the two bodies. As they float out, you see what you think are tentacles coming out of the water and wrapping themselves around those two bodies and pulling them under the water.
Oh boy. He's rolling initiative.
Yeah, it doesn't hide the initiative roll from you guys. That's weird.
Yeah, it's still not on the tracker, but we saw
Yeah,
that roll.
but you saw the roll. Yeah.
I think it's a setting in the character sheet is to whisper initiative rolls.
Okay. But yeah, Kazan, there are two priests left in this beach, or cultists on the beach. Well, I guess there's three. One's running away from you.
Yeah, I'm regretting fearing him now because he would have probably died in that fireball. All right, 10, 15, 20. I will, as I come out purposefully, I will look down at Italia. Is she like dead, or?
She's unconscious. She's bleeding out. If someone doesn't save her, she will die.
Damn it! All right, I'll tend to her.
Okay.
Is that a?
Do you have a what are they called? It's an item.
Medicine kit?
Medicine kit. Do you have one? If not, it's a medicine roll, I believe.
I do.
I do not have a medicine kit.
All right. You may make a DC 15 medicine saving throw to stabilize her.
That's awful. How about I just give her can I give her a potion of healing?
I mean, you could do that too. But she's negative 13, so that may not actually save her.
Oh, shit. Well, will somebody that has a medical kit help her? Because I don't think I can make that roll. I'm going to have +0 on medicine.
I don't have any spells or medical kits or any kind of medicine checks.
Come on, you do, right? You so got that shit. Don't fuck with me, man.
I probably have all of them. But then I have to turn off my holy leeches.
Tim, save her.
Be used at all.
I glance meaningful at Tim and then turn around, stand up, and fucking slice this guy apart.
The top guy?
I rolled a 2. Yeah.
However, a 13 does hit for 10. And that is massive damage for him. Which he succeeds at. And you slice his head off. I can take...
Let's see, that was 5.
Or I guess
10,
it's one
15,
end. I guess you
20.
just bore him in the head.
All right, with one smooth motion, 25, 30. I will do my multi-attack on that one.
Okay.
Just literally come out, glance down at her, feel her like blood rushing out, look back at Tim, stand up, decapitate one, walk over and stab the other one.
Yeah, you do that. -10. That is also massive damage to him. Which he fails. And drops dead.
Kaz has a purpose now.
But yeah, the final cultist just drop dead. And Kazan, you glance down the beach and you see the other cultist just running down the beach.
Technically still feared.
Yeah, just running. You lose sight of him. Or you don't necessarily lose sight of him, he just keeps running down the beach as far as you can see. Alright.
Save her, Tim.
Tim, it's your turn.
Alright. I'll turn off my Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And go up to her.
Spare the dying! Alright, she goes to 0, and she seems unconscious but stable as you spare her dying breaths. Halfred?
So are there... Oh, you did roll initiative.
Yeah, Halfred, what you see is out
Oh, yeah.
out the window. You see nothing but dead bodies and your teammates. But in the distance, you did see those tentacles grab those two bodies that you killed one of them. And now you see what look like ripples in the water approaching the beach shore.
I mean, this is 90 feet. Is it? How much further is it?
It's about 30 feet out from there. You can't see into the water to see what is causing these ripples, but there's something under the water.
Let's get closer. This is dash 5, 10, 15. Tries to get a better look. And
Roll a perception check, please.
We about to fight a kraken?
Can we fight a kraken?
I don't know.
22.
22. You distinctly see some huge shape in the water. It is far enough below the waves that you don't think it's probably a solid 10, 15 feet below the surface of the water. But you see a huge shape with large tentacles coming out of it in distinct directions. You can't see you can't see it terribly clearly, but it is something large with tentacles coming towards you.
Is this beach sloped?
Very slightly, yeah. It's probably about here. It's probably about 5 feet deep.
I'd like to kick this body towards the water.
Okay.
Action.
All right. Yeah, you kick him down the beach, and he rolls into the water and begins to float on the surf as the surf comes in and out.
I forgot to loot him.
Whatever that
Don't
cultist.
loot anybody.
Brysis,
That's me.
that's you.
Okay. Looks like we're moving out here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna specifically step on some of these guys. Alright. Stay where I'm at. And I will hold action until I know what's coming out of the water.
You can prepare an action.
Yeah.
What action would you like to prepare? You prepare a spell or attack or something like that.
Yeah, I'll prep a chaos bolt.
Okay.
at
For
third level,
just to attack whatever comes out of the water? Is that the trigger?
Yep.
Okay. Corinne will also come out onto the beach. You guys want her to do the same thing? Just prep a attack spell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or should she haste me and Halfred?
I mean, she can do whatever you want her to do.
I don't know what her spell slots are.
She's used Chromatic Orb 3 times, so she's got one level 1. She's out of level 3s, actually. Or she could cast Haste at a higher level.
What are her higher level spells?
She's got 3 4th level and 1 5 level.
What are they?
Confusion, Wall of Fire is her 4s, and Creation is her 5. Her 3s are Counterspell, Lightning Bolt, and Haste.
She could have counterspelled the Hypnotic Pattern and saved herself.
Probably. She probably would have done that, but
Possibly.
She could do a haste at 4 and get you and Halfred.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's get a haste going.
Well, if she does haste at 5, can she also get Tim?
Well, it's her twin spell that we use haste on, right?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think haste actually. Well, I don't know if she can do that then, because haste doesn't have a at higher level entry.
Well, you can use.
Can you just use a spell at a higher level if you want to?
I think so. I think as long as you use a spell slot of that level or higher, it just won't do anything different.
Oh, right. She can use a higher spell slot, but won't add
It just doesn't. Yeah, there's just no advantage to doing so.
Okay, right. Tip that she's out of
she
3s.
uses her. Yeah, and then use the twin.
I don't know
Sorry.
where are those slots clocked in?
Uh,
at the top. I see 5 of 5.
Yes. Spell points, and then... Actually, her spell points are equal to her level.
Oh, she should have a lot more than that then, right? It says 4
Yeah,
or 5.
she should have 9.
Okay.
So, yeah, don't use the one where it says sorcery points. Use the spell points over here. That's basically the same thing.
Okay. Whoops. Ignore that.
She goes crazy.
That's right. Alright, she hastes Kazan and Halfred. And just as she's finishing that haste, you all see the water erupt out of the beast, and a huge creature comes flowing out of the water onto the shore. It looks like some sort of like malformed octopus with a large shell on its back. It looks to you to be like half formed almost. It looks kind of like not right. But it is.
So does my chaos bolt go off?
It does. You may roll your chaos bolt as this thing.
Would Kazan know if this is a Kraken or not?
You've never seen a Kraken before.
Yeah.
You can roll a history check though. A 16 does not hit.
Hmm.
You don't know, Kazan. You've never seen a Kraken before. You can't remember ever seeing a Kraken in like history books or anything like that. So
I'm gonna. Well, it's not my turn. Oh, the turn order says Kraken hatchling.
I mean, that's what they were calling it. Yeah, so that's yeah. That is his name.
This is one of the. Okay. Mini Kraken.
Kraken light.
And as it pulls itself out of the water, oops, I need to actually close that. It's
The fling. action.
its tentacles are flying all about it as it pulls itself onto the shore. 3 tentacle attacks. And it's going to go 5, 10.
Oh shit.
Kazan, as it pulls itself up, Kazan, one of the tentacles is going to come for you. Oh my god.
I was like, I'll use my Book of Shield though. Okay.
Oh boy.
He's gonna
That's
crit
a crit.
again.
That's a crit. For 22.
That's your third crit you've had on me. Just so everybody's
Yep.
aware. The third crit this session.
Yep.
How much damage? 22.
22.
Fuck.
And the tentacles, Kazan, as they smack you over the side of the head, the tentacle also wraps around you and begins to lift you off the ground.
Excellent.
And you are currently, grappled and restrained.
Dear Lord.
Halfred, a tentacle is going to come at you.
Alright, this thing's bad.
It's a plus 10.
It's bad.
And a 16 doesn't hit it.
Okay, 13 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
That plus 2 AC from haste ain't doing shit right now.
And it is going to lift you off the ground as well, Halfred. And as it does, Halfred, that tentacle is going to pull back and throw you.
Good Lord.
It's going to throw you just directly this way. So it is going to throw you 15 feet to the north, where you slam into the wall and take, for each 10 feet, so you take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Oh, actually, it's got the whole hitting another person thing. I forgot about that. It's gonna it throws Halfred at Bryces.
Jesus Christ.
So that is 1d6 for each 10, so it's only 15, so it's 1d6. Bryces, you need to roll a DC 17 dexterity saving throw or take the damage as well.
Can I cast shield and protect myself from a flying halfling?
I don't think so, no. This halfling is going to hit you.
Oh,
Let it happen.
damn it.
And you take or you roll your own 1d6, actually.
Alright.
It's like the same damage.
Oh, does it? Creature takes the same damage. Yes. All right. And you are both knocked prone.
Jesus.
So you're no longer restrained, Halfred. He threw you. Kazan, you were still restrained in the tentacles.
Damn it.
And that is his turn. Back up to Kazan.
Alright, so what does restrain mean?
Restrained.
Creature comes 0. Attack rolls have advantage, and creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Fuck. Oh, okay. This is some bullshit.
Oh wow, you have to make it.
Yeah, what's the escape? How do you do
Uh,
that if it is grapple?
It's an athletics check to escape.
So since you're hasted, you get 2 chances.
Oh yeah, it gives me
DC 17.
haste gives me advantage on dexterity, but athletics is a strength.
Yeah.
But haste lets me take 2 actions, right?
does.
So I can take.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll use my first action to try to undo to get out of this fucking tentacle.
Okay.
So I need a 17.
Yes. All right. You bust out of the tentacles. You drop 5 feet to the ground, land on your feet.
Cool pose. Alright, you son of a bitch. First, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Wrathful Smite. Powering up my glaive. Even though its wisdom is probably terribly high. And I will attack with the... So do I still get my multi-attack with? Because I'm taking the attack action, so yeah, multi-attack should still work.
Yeah, I think it does.
Alright. 16... God, I rolled a 5.
16 does not hit. You smack a bit of the shell on its back.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
And
22
I'm gonna reroll
does
that
it.
damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah. 14
All
plus
right.
the 3 psychic damage.
Okay. -3. Psychic.
And it has to make a wisdom saving throw. The DC 15 or be frightened of me.
Okay.
I come down and just come up with the glaive in one motion. As it's charged up my... Damn it. Do you have any bend lucks? Damn it.
I told you I'm out of.
I knew he had good fucking wisdom. Look at that. +6. Alright, multi-attack is... Or no, that was my first one, so I got one end. So, damn it.
16 does not hit.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Wow.
All of a sudden,
Well,
my
yeah,
rolls just
the
coming
rolls
up.
just... It's the presence
I
of
got
a...
a +11 right now with my channeled blade. God damn it. Alright. I'll let y'all down.
All right. Lady Italia is unconscious. Tim, you're up.
Hello.
Hello.
I'll use a bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Chasm.
Oh boy.
You'd have to roll really poorly.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's got a pretty good as I've discovered.
Okay. Sanctuary. Dawn Strike. That hits. Home
Nice.
for 9 damage. You may heal for 4.
Heal up, Chasm.
You for 4.
Yep.
I am approaching half health. Excellent. Actually, I think I'm at half now.
Tim, as your turn ends, these tentacles fling about
Oh no.
at superhuman speed, and one of them comes for
What?
you.
Got legendary actions.
He's got legendary actions.
Tentacle, tentacle.
On
It's
you.
always... Nope.
Smacks the side of your armor and does not
Nice.
connect.
Stupid giant
Just has to roll a 12 or higher to hit any of us.
hatchling.
That's how he responds.
Good lord.
Okay.
Hardly.
What's after Tim? Cultist. I'm gonna get rid of the cultist. Halford, it's your turn.
He's gonna use half my movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since I'm hasted, is it half of that or half of my normal movement speed?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Question.
I'm gonna say it's half your normal move speed,
All right.
just because I don't know the answer and I'm just taking a guess.
All right. So I use 12.5. Stand up.
Okay.
Let's say 15. Since I have 50, I am just gonna fly straight up.
Fuck out of its range.
Into the sky.
Yep.
Sky. I will use a bonus
Airstrikes.
action to move Hunter's Mark onto the Kraken. Actually,
Now is that thing a fucking monstrosity?
sure
It is a monstrosity.
Damn right.
nice. All right, get ready to do a lot of math.
Shoot. Yeah. That's what Halford brings to the table.
All right,
Lots
you've
of math.
You've taken damage, right?
He has taken some damage, yes.
Okay, so let's try this. Oh yeah, 26.
That hits. For how much damage?
Wow.
14 plus 4 is 18 plus 6 so 24.
Jesus Christ.
Plus,
All right.
plus monstrosity.
I
Plus
already did
your.
that. I added that already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, extra attack. Hunter's Mark P.
Do it again.
Sure.
Oh shit!
Wow. How much is that?
Look at those rolls.
4 is 13 plus 3 is 16.
Okay.
Now I'm hasted, so pick on my extra action.
God damn it. So 10?
Plus 4, so 14 because of monstrosity.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Now-
Wow.
Extra attack. Said.
No, you only hit the one on the haste. We discovered that, unfortunately, at the end of our last campaign.
Yeah, after Cal and I have been doing it wrong the entire game.
Yep.
5 attacks on a turn.
So I did attack, extra attack, and then hasted action.
Yep.
Yep.
And you are
Then
currently
my turn.
flying. Okay. Kazan,
Damage did I do?
another tentacle is going to come at you. How does Sanctuary work? He has to roll.
Oh no, it's Tim's spell. Anyone who targets the wooded creature with an attack
Wisdom
or
saving
harm.
throw.
Yeah, DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And if you don't get this, you have to target someone else.
Okay.
You got it.
And it's a saving throw.
Yeah, a lot of the NPCs didn't get built with saving throws, but it's the same rolls for him.
Your saving throw is higher. It was like a +6.
Yeah.
What is it? It's not on the character sheet. The saving throw is actually not on the character sheet. It just auto did it when I clicked the token and then clicked the.
It looked like he had proficiency in Wisdom saving throws.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'll try to generate it real quick. But anyway, while it's happening, he's going to try to tentacle you, Kazan. 13 doesn't hit though.
Hell no. Get away with that shit.
Rolled a 3.
He rolled a 3.
Yeah. Like I said, if he rolls, what did I say, 11 or above, he hits like any of us, so. That's like an 8 or above, he hits most of us.
Yeah. Braces.
Okay. If he rolls a 4 or above, he hits me.
Not good odds.
Make sure there's enough room. There is. Hang on a second. 3d8 fire damage. Or...
Or back to the astral plane.
Okay, so I'll stand up from being knocked prone. So that takes half my movement, right?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. There. Now I'm not behind anybody.
That's right.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Technically.
You could
depending how you aim.
you could angle it.
She
into
angles
Tim.
it towards Tim anyway.
I mean, his back is there.
It's a
Just
reflex.
subtly like. Zzz.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh
Wow.
no.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Double.
3d8. Yeah. Do you have any reroll things, or are you out of those?
I'm out of all of
Out
my
of all of it. All right.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this dungeon sucked her. Sorcerer's Try.
All right. The Kraken is apparently not that dexterous. +0.
Oh wow.
It's just a lumbering thing. So 9 damage. All right, that laser goes cutting through it.
That should have been. Is that 48? Or is that only 3d8?
That's 3.
No, it's 4.
Oh, it is 48.
Yeah, it's 48.
Yeah, yeah. It's a higher
It's
level.
2, 1, 4,
Yeah.
and 2. Just
Damn.
bad rolls.
It's just bad roll, yeah.
Damn it.
What does Corinne do?
If she's got a lightning bolt, now that we know that its dex sucks.
She has a
Mhm.
higher level lightning bolt. She can do it at 4 or 5.
do
Oh,
that
straight up 5.
shit, yeah.
All right,
This ain't
I'm
time to
gonna
hold back.
have her come up over here, so she doesn't hit anybody.
How wide is it?
5 feet, but she would have to angle it really closely to get between you and Tim.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And she will do
I had fireballs going over my shoulder, so.
She will do a 5th level lightning bolt.
Nice.
Now she's out of 5th level spells. All right. Kraken does not
Nice.
save. Takes all 34 damage. All right.
That was also below average damage.
Mm-hmm.
You all, I'm glad.
Law of averages is catching up with us.
I'm glad Rochelle's not here. She would be very upset with this whole session. You all watch the lightning bolt. You all watch the lightning bolt sear into its flesh and be absorbed by the creature, and it does no damage.
What?
It appears
That's
to
a
be.
damn Final Fantasy bullshit right
It
there.
appears to be immune to lightning damage.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she has gotten screwed in every fight. Stunned, and then confused.
And then confused, and
now
then
her
just
status guy.
immune. Yep.
Absorbed.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, shit.
Hmm.
It eats lightning and craps thunder.
That's, yep. It is going to. Actually, it's still got a legendary action. So after Corinne's turn, it is going to attempt to tentacle you, Tim.
Not me, Tim.
You, Tim.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it's a thing.
I mean, it hits technically, but
Mhm.
it doesn't do any
How's your-
damage.
How's your bludgeoning? Oh, you're immune to bludgeoning?
Oh right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so it's still you're still grappled by it, but you just feel like the pressure of the tentacle just does nothing to your body. The armor's insulating you completely.
The armor gets warm.
The armor gets warm. Yep. All right, so he is holding you now.
What does grapple do?
Tenderly.
Or
And restrained.
restraint?
It's bad.
it's
You have
bad.
disadvantage, and they have advantage on you.
Alright.
As it holds you, you see its giant bulbous,
Strokes your head.
bulbous eyes that are somehow below its mouth. And they turn to you, Tim, and Brysis, you see the eyes from behind where Tim's being held, and you hear just this awful hawking noise from deep within its stomach, and it happens a couple more times.
It's gonna vomit on you.
And
Vomit forth the death.
just ocean water and piles of fish and acidic slurry pour over you, Tim and Bryce's. Well, you're in the air, Halfred, so it doesn't hit you. You
are
both
disgusted.
take 3d or 1d6 acid damage.
Does it actually reach me? It's only a 15-foot cone.
Well, it's from him. Yeah, he'll do it
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
And you must succeed on a DC 18 con saving throw, or be incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
Mm.
So disgusted are you that you pass out for several seconds.
Sure it's not charisma?
It is not charisma.
I'm gonna convince this acidic slurry to go the other way.
All right, Bryson, somehow.
Stands it.
Tim, you have the tentacle wrap around you, and just you get a face full of it. Like you literally just your whole vision, and you pass out. You just are unconscious.
See, that's how Bryce's was able to make it, because Tim just took the brunt.
Yeah, he took all of it to the face.
You stand directly behind him, and it just goes all around you.
Tim just covers his eyes and screams, Tim!
Hey, are you sure that Tim wouldn't just like open his mouth?
I can eat it.
He just vomits back at the creature.
And you guys do take 1d6 damage. Well, I can roll it for
So Tim is restrained and incapacitated.
you. Yes, restrained and
This
incapacitated.
just went
Which I
ragdoll.
believe incapacitated is like just the worst. Just you are unconscious and anyone can do whatever they want to you. Sort of.
Whatever.
How many tentacles does this guy have?
Yeah.
Enough. He
10.
has enough
He's got 10.
tentacles.
It's got more tentacles than you've got.
Orifices.
Yes, that is where I was going with that. Yes.
You can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I was gonna
I think I had a
heal
dream about this once.
guys, but not anymore.
It's a nightmare.
That is the Kraken's turn. You guys both took 2 damage.
I took it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Cass was just staring in abject horror.
It is a pretty horrifying sight. You watched him just wrap him in a tentacle and just
And
flop
just
it.
fall over, and when next you see, it was just like slow down. Just rip it. Oh no!
Okay.
That's just how we wanted to go.
You see me slumped over and tentacles are just like slowly
They're coming like multiple tentacles from multiple angles.
weird angles.
He told me that's just how he wanted to go.
Kazan, your turn.
He wakes up. I feel pain in the most strangest.
Yes. I didn't know these places.
Nobody tell him anything. Wow, that was horrifying.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll use a... Let's see. Oh, all my shit is wisdom saving throws. Fuck. I'm still hasted, so I can still take an action and
Yes.
an attack normally.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't know if lay on hands counts as like an action I'm doing, but I will lay on hands myself.
I think it is an action, yeah.
I'll use 14 of my 15 in case I need to revive.
Okay.
Tell you in a second. So that heals 14. Alright, and I'm gonna go stabby stabby on this asshole.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and wander around here so I can get advantage on my stabby stabbies.
Alright. You wade into the water's about 2 feet deep as you come around there.
It's all good.
Easy enough to walk through. Well, you don't get you don't get advantage on this. Tim is
Ah,
Tim
I didn't
is-
roll a 20 initially.
You
Yeah,
rolled-
he is.
Tim
That's
is
true. Tim.
not only being
Tim is-
held by a tentacle
He is
away from the monster, he
incapacitated.
is unconscious.
That's a good
Now,
point.
hold on.
I'll accept that. I'll stay back here then.
The
Well-
creature is distracted by trying to get inside of me.
That is still a 31 though. So yeah, 7 damage. That does.
I can re-roll both that damage actually.
All right, go for it.
Which is 1d10 plus 4 plus 1d10. Damn it.
12. Is that still
That's
not good?
better.
That's better. 6
Oh, I
better.
rolled a 1 the same
Yeah,
time as the
yeah.
second one. And 17?
17 hits.
Alright.
We found the limit.
Did. Damn it.
That does not hit.
I rolled a 3.
And in response, that's at the end of your turn, Kaz. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. In response, the creature's tentacles lash out at you again.
Actually, hang on.
Okay.
Will you get me a bonus action?
You
'Cause I
a-
used my action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I still cast a... Lay on hands isn't a spell, right?
It's not a spell. But it's an action, I think, to do it in combat.
Right, but I still have a bonus action to cast a spell?
Yes.
Assuming it's a bonus action spell? Okay,
Right,
I'm
right.
gonna cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Which is that'll hit me another. So with +2 haste and +2 to Shield of Faith, my AC is now 21.
Okay.
Although it does require concentration.
That is a respectable AC.
Thank you. Mr.
Which
Incapacitated
the
over there.
Kraken cares
Damn it
nothing
all!
for.
Curses! I feel Tim's pain.
Yeah, 10 damage, and you
Damn
are
it.
wrapped about with tentacles.
Damn it all to hell.
It'd be a shame if he rolled better.
Damn it. I know. That's what Tim feels like all the time.
Every roll.
All right, Tim,
Tentacle.
your whole turn is you unconscious. At the end of your turn, you wake up to a mouthful of vomit.
Did you just like throw all the icons onto his board?
It tells a story.
It does tell a story.
Tim is scared. Tim is penetrated. Tim is in pain.
I think there's like a drug commercial for that.
If you're suffering any of these symptoms, take Kraken tentacles.
You won't care about your other symptoms anymore.
Yeah, you are awake and your turn is over. Halfred, your turn.
Alright, he's gonna continue to lay on the assault.
How's Kraken hatchling looking now?
The creature came out of the ocean looking to you all half-formed. So it, like, chunks of it were like raw flesh, and it already didn't look good as it came out of the ocean. You suspect because the ritual wasn't completed. And it's looking even worse now. How much damage is that?
17.
17. All right, yeah.
Hail of arrows.
Jesus. How much is that?
20 damage.
20 damage. All right, he's looking real bad now, actually.
Oh, he's got more attacks.
With my
Yeah.
hasted action.
Yep. 20.
18.
21 for 18. All right.
God damn.
How much damage is that total?
A lot.
A lot. Let me
He
see.
averaged almost 20 for each of the 3 attacks.
10, 13, 17, 23, 33, 37, 41, 51, 55.
55 damage.
Wow. All right.
I did
Who
not
needs
stand the last
spells
turn,
when
so-
you've got a hasted Alfred
Yeah. Brysis,
up in the air?
That's me.
you're up.
All right. How close to death does this guy look now?
Yeah, he looks pretty close to death. He looks very damaged. You don't know how close to death he is. He's an unhuman,
All right, we're gonna try this again.
half-formed monstrosity.
Slightly better.
Slightly better. It fails and takes the entirety of the thing, bores through its shell. All right. Corinne, what does Corinne do? Not a lightning bolt, I assume.
No. Chromatic orb at a 4.
Yeah, she can do that.
It won't be lightning.
13, yeah, she can hit it with anything else.
Let's hit it with.
Fire, because we know fire works.
Yeah.
You've watched fireworks.
I don't trust any of these others.
All right, she slams it with a chromatic orb. It wavers and gives another roar. And Kazan and Tim,
Oh no.
it opens its tentacles and drops you right in front of it. New
Oh,
here
that
and
was
new here.
Kind of it.
You see it rear up, and it slams the water in front of it.
Oh wait, that's bad.
Strong current surges from the hatchling. Each creature within 30 feet of the hatchling must succeed on a DC 17 saving throw or be pushed 30 feet away and knocked prone. So you and Tim.
Yeah, it
That's
says it
a-
costs 2 actions.
That's the legendary actions
It's legendary. He's got a certain like
number that he can do.
pool, yeah, every round. So strength saving throw.
No.
So close. Yeah, strength saving throw.
Fuck.
All right, you are both flung backwards by this wall of water, and you both take 2d6 damage as your bodies slam into the walls behind you.
Are you rolling this or are we rolling it?
I'll roll it. Here's you, Kazan. And here's you, Tim.
My
And
life bar has been a roller coaster.
on its turn, the Kraken will let out another roar. And more hastily than you would think possible for a creature of his size, will retreat under the water.
Oh.
And before... Halford, from your vantage point up in the air, it seems to go about 10 feet out and then just drop downward, and you immediately lose sight of it.
After him, Halford.
Dive into the water.
I'm tempted.
I do have a potion of water breathing.
Chase the Kraken, Ashley.
Oh, dear God.
I know. What would my bow do in water?
I think
You
it's
can't
bad,
even...
actually.
Yeah,
I
you
don't think-
can't see it. I think it's got probably like a 5-foot penetration before it just loses all momentum.
Yeah, there are rules for underwater combat.
And with that, combat ceases as suddenly the field is quiet. The Kraken has retreated under the water.
Holy crap. Holy crap.
Yeah. You are surrounded by dead pirates and cultists. Italia is unconscious, but down. Or but alive, I mean.
I'm going to do Prayer of Healing on everyone.
Okay.
Pray for Mojo.
Everyone's got some damage. Looking at the
Yeah,
health
we
bars.
all took damage in that fight.
Everyone gets 11 hit points.
Yay.
All right.
The roller coaster continues.
Yep.
And also do Mass Healing Word. Everyone gets 7 hit points.
Okay.
Wow.
So 18.
Nice.
Nice.
Corinne's back up to almost full.
I am back up to full.
Halford, you turn and see Woos Brain leaning on one of the cave wall entrance. He seems to be leaning on it because he's hurt and can barely stand, but he looks at you and he says, "That was fantastic work, Alfred."
Oh, put your pants back on.
I'm proud of you.
Cheering up.
He says,
I never imagined you'd say those words.
he says, my equipment, it's in the ship. And then we have much to talk about.
Ooh, we have a ship now.
Papa starts looking everywhere.
There is a hatch that goes down into the hold of this ship. And as you go down into there, Halfred, I believe we will end this session.
Oh, Alfred found something.
There may be good things. I mean, his stuff is gone.
Treasure! He did say equipment.
You guys, I remember
That
last
was
time.
another session-long combat.
Yes, although it didn't have to be, but you guys just did the whole thing all
Yeah.
at once. But also, I don't think you guys took the experience from the first 2 rooms last time.
We did not.
Nope.
He's
So,
like,
It's like, oh
We
god.
need everything in this dungeon.
oh dear God. Okay, here we go.
I got my calculator
Raymond,
ready.
I need your guys' counting skills.
Take 1 dungeon's worth of experience, please.
Counting skills.
Pirates are worth 200. You killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 12. You killed 12 pirates.
It's 2400.
Mind's Eye Psychics
No.
are worth 450. You killed 4 of them. 5 of them, sorry. You killed 5.
Okay.
Deep Scions are worth 700 experience. You killed 3 of them.
How much?
3. 700. Jesus Christ, this is gonna add up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Skiths are worth 200 experience.
Those little bug things?
Yeah. You killed 1, 2, 3.
Bryce just killed them all with a blink.
You killed 10 of them.
They were 200 apiece, you said?
Yes.
Dear God.
10 of them, that's 2,000. Okay.
Echithius was worth 2,500 experience.
Was. 2,500. Okay.
Bugbear Brutes are worth 450 experience. You killed 5 of them.
Holy crap.
Kraken Cultists are worth 200 experience. I'm gonna give you experience for the one that ran away.
Hell yeah.
You killed 6 of them.
How much were they worth again?
200.
Okay.
Lady Italia is worth 1,000 experience.
Okay.
And for defeating the Kraken Hatchling, you gain 6,000 experience.
And you already counted those guys from the last session?
Yes, that's including the guys from the last session.
All right. That is a total of 21,700 divided by 5
Not quite as much as our Siege of Golden Fields numbers.
equals 4,340 apiece. Plus our current 59,226 is 63,566.
Seriously?
Just, okay, if you guys
This did have a
want,
quest associated with this.
if you guys want, I will give you the quest experience now. So you can level up next time.
Okay.
Well, are you guys less than 1,000 away? Because it's only 5,000.
Yeah, we are 434
What's the number? Type it in.
away.
Okay. You guys are technically done. You got cleanup left, but the Pirates of the K Society quest is finished for 5,000 experience.
Okay, yeah, that'll put us at 64,566.
Wait, so the total experience then is 26,700?
We can redo the math later. Just look at what Halford wrote down and add 1,000 to it.
What he wrote down?
It's in the chat.
I see a whole bunch of numbers in there.
So,
I
grand
want the
total.
total number.
How much did we get for the quest?
5,000.
so
26,700.
Okay, thank you.
So our new experience total is 64,566.
5340. Okay, that is a new record of experience in one session.
Wow.
That is level 10.
I wasn't going to give you the quest experience until you were off the island, but you can have it now just so you guys can level up.
4, 5, 6, 6.
What do I get at level 10?
4, 5, 6.
It feels like, I don't know how long you guys have been level 9, but it feels like you guys blew through this pretty quickly.
Compared to level 8 for sure. We were late for a while.
Well, we defeated an entire army and an entire dungeon.
That-
so
that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had 2 sessions that were nothing
Nothing
but
but
combat, which was
killing
the second one of
things.
the Golden Fields and then the second one here.
Yeah.
And it was a big ass combat fights.
Yep. All right. Very good.
Wowzers.
Yeah. Thank you to Eric, Heather, Reese, Rochelle, and Raymond. I am Chris. We are here doing D&D 5th Edition Storm King's Thunder every week. We will see you next time, where the players will level up to 10. Remember to do that.
Hell yeah.
I'll mention Facebook too, but
I already forget.
yeah.
Wait, what are we doing?
Becoming stronger.
See, we don't need that Kraken. But if we kill him and eat his heart, we'll become even stronger.
All the power.
We'll grow so many tentacles.